Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have some news for you guys, but first, before we get started with any type of news here on the channel, I want to give a very big special shout out to Chris, my moderator. Congratulations on your new van, by the way. Congratulations also on your success on TikTok. So I'm going to go ahead and put something in here for you guys too. I'm going to pin my comment to the top. So here we go. Anyway, I want to thank each and every single one of you for being here today on the channel. And for those of you who are new, go ahead and get yourself subscribed to my channel. Turn on your bell notifications so therefore you won't miss news here on my channel. With that being said, without further ado, let's jump right into this news. Let's dive into it. Farming Simulator 25, however, is going to be getting released November 12th, midnight, over in German time. So we may not see the game until possibly 3 a.m. So, but however, there has been a new trailer, the official real trailer released, brand new. I just saw it yesterday. So they are adding, they got rain effects in there. They also have tornadoes and hail. And this is going to be really good, guys. It's going to be really awesome. However, I do have the information of what type of systems that game can be downloaded on. If you guys have any questions about that, I have it all linked in the description below. Feel free to check that out if you like. It is for PC, Mac, and Xbox. PlayStation 5, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I still haven't figured that one out yet. But if you guys have a PlayStation 4, that game will not be compatible for that system. So I'm sorry to be the pallbearer of bad news, but I would rather get true information out here on the internet, especially here on my channel. So therefore, there's no misconception or anybody gets anything misconstrued. But anyway, how's everybody doing out here today? Oh, and by the way, there is a update for Starfield. As a matter of fact, they just added a brand new vehicle into the game, which I don't think has been seen by very many people that I know of. But for everybody else who's been playing Starfield for a while, I'm sure that everybody else knows about that. But for all the other viewers out there, I'm not exactly sure. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you the picture that I just received from one of my moderators. Also, big shout out to Dawn Jones as well. Also, her husband, Robert. Big shout out to you guys. Much love. Hang on just a sec, guys. Let me just kind of dim this down a little bit. Yep. There we go. This is the new vehicle for Starfield. It's called the Rev 8. So if you guys have Starfield in your library and you haven't downloaded the game, or if you uninstalled the game, you can reinstall the game and be able to play it. It will pick right up, and it will also be included with the game as well. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know if that's a DLC item or not, but that is one of the major updates. Well, not major updates, but one of the updates that they actually did. So that's something that I thought I would bring forward to you guys to let you guys know that this is something brand new, and whoever made these type of vehicles for that, or made this vehicle for that game possible, also huge shout out to you as well. So if anybody has any questions, comments, concerns that they have for me, please feel free to jump into the live chats. I do have my live chats open. Anybody can join. The only thing that I ask is for everybody to be respectful of not only myself, the host, but also to my moderators and other subscribers as well. Negative commentary will not be allowed on this live stream, just to let you all know. So if anybody comes in, makes a derogatory remark, I will basically let you know that, hey, this is not allowed here. So I'm just going to give you the benefit of the doubt. And if it continues, then you'll be gone. So I really don't want to have to kick people out. So let's try to keep everything positive. Let's try to keep everything on a more of a better note. On a positive note is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. But anyway, with that being said, for everybody else who is everybody who would like to join into the chats, like I said, my live chats are open for everyone to join. So if you guys want to jump in, comment, say hi, or whatever, you guys are more than welcome to do so. So anyway, hey Dawn, how you doing, sis? I'm not sure if you actually caught my shout out to you guys from earlier. So if you missed the shout out, I did show the video, or not the video, but the picture you sent me. I mentioned you and Robert. So once again, huge shout out to you guys. So anyway, Farmer Dynasty 2 is still pending release for PC, and I do believe that is going to be a PC only game. I'm not exactly 100% sure on that, but when I find out some more information on that, I will definitely keep you guys up to date on that as well, keep you up to speed. So I haven't really gotten a chance to take a look into, I know it's been a while since I've looked at body cam and unrecord. So therefore, I have not gotten a chance to look into that just yet. So at the end of this live stream, I will definitely be looking into this. And hopefully Saturday, I will be bringing you guys some more information. Hopefully, let's keep our fingers crossed, because nothing is guaranteed. And there is absolutely no guarantee when games are going to be released. There is no set date or time. So please keep that in mind. I don't have anything to do with this because I'm not a game dev. So that's pretty much up to the game developers for them to launch the game. But first thing is first, I do believe it does go through 2 stages of beta testing. So basically what they're trying to do is get the game to run extremely smooth. So what they're doing is they're checking for bugs, glitches, errors, stuff like that. So then when it goes to the first stage of beta testing, then I'll be going through a second stage to see if it's compatible for different types of devices like console, et cetera, et cetera. But like I said, there is no guarantee that anything or any type of game could be released for a console. A lot of these games are probably PC only. So if there's anything that I missed out on or misinformed, or well, I wouldn't say misinformed, but if there's something that I've missed, please feel free to correct me. Because I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to be right every time. No, that's not me. But anyway, I digress. So, in case you guys are wondering, I do have my coffee once again. And if this one happens to run short, no need to worry. I got backup. Cheers. And not to mention, the person who actually made this coffee, I'm definitely going to give her a big shout out here on my channel as well. I'm not sure if she can hear me or not because she's in the other room. So, very interesting. But the coffee is absolutely phenomenal. So I'm not sure if you guys like military grade coffee or not. So exactly. Thank you for the smiley faces and hearts too, by the way. So yes, I'm definitely going to give a shout out to my roommate. Well, a friend of mine. So anyway, there you have it. But once again, I digress. Anyway, I have made some minor changes to my moderator status. There is one moderator who is no longer moderating on this channel because of obvious reasons, and I don't allow that on my channel as well. But I do have a moderator that I did not mention for a while, and I do want to apologize about this. Noisy Beto, she is also one of, or he or she, not sure. Never met this person, so if I misquoted something, I'd like to convey my apologies. So anyway, Noisy Beto, she is, I said it again. Noisy Beto is also one of my moderators that I did not list last time. So I do definitely want to apologize to that person. So, and I also definitely want to I definitely would like to give a very big shout out to that individual as well. Um, I'm not sure if that individual is here on my live stream. If you could see my live stream, feel free to jump in. Like I said, my live chats are open, so if you want to join, feel free. So there is another individual. I'm not going to mention names. I already know, and one of my other moderators already know that that person is no longer a moderator, so there is a slot open. But if there is another individual who's been talking about wanting to watch my channel, so if that person pops in, I'm gonna basically make that person a mod as well. So therefore, anything said on here that's negative, just moderators, just little advice from the wise. If you see any negative remarks before I get a chance to see them, let me know exactly who that person is, and we'll go from there. Just make sure that you inform me before removing that person so I know exactly who they are. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping my eyes on the chats as of right now. Cheers. But anyway, I digress. So if anybody would like to join in, you guys are more than welcome to. Next Tuesday, I am going to try to start a Q&A. And you're absolutely welcome. So I'm going to be starting a Q&A here really soon. I'm also going to continue doing a lot of tech videos on here with the PC. So if you guys actually have a laptop or something like that, that needs to be restored back to factory settings. If you guys aren't exactly sure how to go about doing so, I mean, I can take care of that for you. But one thing about Windows 11, um, without, okay, if you guys actually downloaded Windows 11 and you're not exactly satisfied with that, I do have a thumb drive and I could restore Windows 10 for you, and that would basically, I could basically reinstall your operating system. Actually, that would be your Windows operating system. So just to sum that up. So basically what that'll do is that will remove anything in excess to Windows 11. So if I reinstall Windows 10, Windows 11 will be completely out of the picture if you guys want to go back to Windows 10. So if you guys have questions that you'd like to ask me, please feel free to ask. If there's something I'm not exactly 110% sure on, I will definitely say, I will definitely tell you flat out, I don't know. Because I'm not going to pretend like I have the answers to everything, but in all reality, I truly do not. So if there's a question that you ask and I don't have an answer for it, I'm going to basically look into that and try to give you the best answer possible. Truthfully. And by the way, sis, you're welcome. So if anybody has something that they would like to add, some questions per se, pertaining to anything about tech work and so forth, please feel free to ask. And if I'm not sure about something, I'm going to look it up, I'm going to research it, and I'll get back with you on that answer as soon as I possibly can. So, but just note for the records, if you do install Windows 11 from Windows 10, and I've been telling people this, when you install Windows 11, you'll have exactly 30 days, a 30-day period to go back to Windows 10. And if you don't want to go back to Windows 10, you want to stay on Windows 11, and you're past that 30-day mark, Windows 10 will no longer be in your system because Windows 11 will delete Windows 10. Every single file that pertained to Windows 10. So, also a news update as well for Farming Simulator 25. Also, it is running on Engine 10. So if you guys have a Core 8 i processor or AMD, you're already covered. So just make sure that you have a really good graphics card. Also, make sure that you have a really good capture card. Your sound card, that's basically already installed in your computer the moment you get it. So if you guys have something you'd like to add to that, feel free. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. And if this video actually does, in fact, help you guys out, do if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up. Let's try to get some likes on this video, guys. So therefore, oh, excuse me, I can continue to bring more exclusive news and more exclusive content to this channel. So therefore, nobody's left out. So if you guys do have questions and I do miss them, it's not that I'm doing this intentionally. It is due to the fact that it's due to the fact that sometimes I'll be looking at my chats and sometimes I'll be doing something else, or I could be typing or pinning comments and so forth. So if I do miss your comments, don't worry, because I will always go back up and I will review each and every single comment on here, especially over here in the live chats. So if you guys have questions, by all means, without further ado, feel free to ask. And if I have the answer to your question, I will answer that to the best of my knowledge. So, as moving forward to moving forward to my tech information, if you guys do in fact have issues with your taskbar, I'm not going to put that on this live stream, but probably sometime this weekend. I'm going to have my laptop back over here, but I don't have my laptop over here at the moment. I did put my laptop back over where I had it before, so therefore I know where it's at. It's not the fact that I'm unorganized or anything. I just like to keep things in certain places. So that will be for another video. So just to let you guys know in advance also, like I said before, my laptop is in fact running Windows 10. I did not get a chance to fully install the update. So I'm not sure if it's because I basically have two things hooked up to my wireless Wi-Fi, so that could very well take a while to do. It could probably take anywhere from half an hour to about an hour roughly. So there you have it. But like I said, it all just depends on your internet speed. It all just depends on if you're connected to a landline or if you're connected to Wi-Fi, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe landlines are a lot faster. Well, some landlines are actually faster depending on what you're looking for. Now, if you get Ethernet, as known as Earthlink, you can actually connect that up and your internet speed will be a lot faster because it's connected right to a broadband network. Broadband, I think, would probably be about the best way to go. But if you're using Wi-Fi, then chances are it's not going to be as near as fast as broadband. So I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up on that. So therefore you'll know which one is actually faster. But just like I said, it all just depends. Now your Wi-Fi actually has, I think it runs on 2.4 gigahertz or 2.8 gig. No, 2.4 or 2.8 gigahertz. So I think it's 2.8. But then again, it could be 2.4. It just depends. So, like I said, I'm definitely going to be bringing some more information to. Oh, thank you, sis. I'm definitely going to be bringing some more content to you guys on Saturday. So, therefore, this will be more of a tech issue. It's not a tech issue. It's going to be a little bit of a tech issue for you guys, because if you're not used to doing this could involve a lot of questions. So just be patient, and I will try to get to your answer as soon. If you guys do have that exact question for me about something in reference to tech, I will try to answer your question accordingly. So therefore, there's no misconception here, so people don't get confused. But there is something else that I have in fact found out. But like I said, for this live stream, I will not put that on this live stream, but I will be putting that on live stream for Saturday. And pretty soon, I'm actually thinking about starting my own podcast. If everything keeps going the way that it's going, and I keep getting views to go up, and I want to thank each and every single one of you also for watching my videos and everything on here on my channel. I definitely do appreciate that, and I definitely want to thank each and every single one of you for doing that as well, to making everything possible. Because it's not only about me, it's about you guys, the viewers. So, like I said, I just don't want to feel like I'm leaving anybody out because that wouldn't be right for me to do. So, but I digress. Fantastic. So I think this Saturday's content is going to be really interesting. I don't know. I don't exactly know what to expect from Windows 10, so do bear with me. So if anything does in fact happen, I'll be able to take care of that problem promptly ASAP. So, and there you have it, guys. So, but mostly for this live stream, I'm just basically talking about gaming, stuff like that. Um, I still haven't got a chance to look into my live streaming. I'm still debating if I'm going to live stream on the days that I'm not live. I just got to figure out a time frame to where I can just fit some extra time in. But I was probably thinking about doing that. Hmm, well, because if I do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, that would leave me Sunday open. So I think I could probably do a Monday live stream here on the channel. So I gotta look into that and figure out. I already know how to get everything set up. I already got everything set up. But I just need to figure out exactly how to go about my live stream. So once I figure this out, I will probably start live streaming on those days. And yes, my chats will in fact be open. No, it's not over here. It's over here. So my live chats will be open, and if by chance I am on my OBS studios, which I'll probably be using that to stream on. Oh, excuse me. Not bad manners, just damn good coffee. What was I saying now? Oh yeah. So I will be using my OBS studios to be doing all my live streaming. I will be recording those and uploading those to my YouTube channel. So therefore, you guys will actually get a chance to see those. I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload those during the time that I'm live streaming. So if I'm not able to live stream and upload at the same time, then I will pre-record the video and try to upload that right here onto my YouTube channel. So therefore, you guys will actually get a chance to see exactly what's going on, what different games I'm playing. I could also play demos and stuff like that too. I'll probably be able to upload that here on the channel. So if anybody would like to see me live stream on my OBS, let's hashtag OBS live stream over here in the chats. Hang on just a second, guys. So if anybody is interested in seeing me live stream on the days that I'm not live, let's oops, hang on a sec. Let's hashtag and in case you guys want to know exactly what the hashtag symbol is, I'm going to go ahead and post that in the comments, and I'm going to pin that comment to the very top. So if you guys have no idea exactly what OBS or the hashtag symbol is, it's pinned right up there at the very top. So therefore now you guys will be able to see that. So if you guys want to see that, fantastic. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and probably get that set up sometime Friday, hopefully. But there are some games, just to let you know, that have very big files. So always, okay, so if you go to download a certain game, make sure that you have enough disk space, because if not, and it takes up pretty much a lot of your memory, you can always go back in and clear out some of the smaller games and stuff like that to open up space in your disk drive, because your disk drive only has a certain amount of memory. Um, with mine, I've basically got three drivers in mine. Always make sure that your drivers are up to date. And if you guys want to know exactly how to do that, go back to my previous video prior to this one, and you guys can check that out. Go ahead and watch that video, and it pretty much shows you exactly how to update your drivers. And it also goes to show you exactly some other things as well. So therefore, if you guys have anything you would like to mention on here, feel free to mention your comments. Feel free to ask your questions that you have for me. If you guys have something important that you want to ask me, feel free to ask me on here if it's tech related. But if there's something I don't know the answer to, like I said, I will go back and I will review everything. And if I have to research it just to find the answer, that's exactly what I'll do. And by the way, I'm very good about all that too. Oh no, that's fine, sis. You don't have to worry about that. You're good. I knew what you meant. No worries. So if by chance you guys want to, well, actually, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a list of games that I have. So therefore, I think the first live stream I do, I think I'll probably pick the game that I'm going to live stream on and go from there and come out with the with the whole entire list of games. Or what I can do is I can bring, now that I figured out exactly how to zoom my camera in, I can show you guys the whole entire list of games that I have on here. And if you guys want, you guys can hashtag that game into the live chats. So then therefore I won't even have to make a list of it. Therefore it'll automatically be right there on my live stream, and you guys will actually see the games that I have in my Steam account. But the most expensive one, I'd say the most expensive one that I bought, that was Hunter Call of the Wild. It was pretty much right around like $100 or so. Yeah, that was a little pricey, but I've actually seen people play on that game, so I figured, okay, yeah, what the hell? I'll just go ahead and download it, see what it's about. Sure enough, I played it and I absolutely loved it. So ever since I played it, I probably got over 50, no, not 50. I probably got over like 100 and something hours in that game just on gameplay, just game time. And just to let you guys know, if you do download Steam, every game that you do play automatically does keep track of your uh, gameplay hours. So, so when you get ready to go into Steam and you get ready to go into the game itself, it'll say hours played, and right down below it, it'll show you the exact time that you've spent into the game. Game Pass and Epic Games, I'm not sure if they do the same thing or not, but Steam, however, does. So if you guys decide to download Steam for the first time, it's very simple. Uh, you might be able to do the same thing on console that you would with PC. I'm not exactly sure what those setups there are in reference to, but once you download Steam, it will basically give you some type of confirmation code to put in. And once you put your confirmation code in, whatever you do, you don't want to share that code with anybody else because that would be directly connected to your account. But certain games, well, not certain games, all games do have a price variation. So I'm not saying go out there and pick the most expensive game to play. No, I mean just pick whatever you deem is suitable for your budget. That's the only thing that I can suggest. But however, you can actually upgrade your game. If they do have DLCs and stuff like that, the DLCs are actually sold separate from the game. So once you buy the game and you want to you want to get the DLC is, like I said, the DLC is sold separate. So make sure that you check the prices of your DLCs before you download them. So therefore, like I said, that's within your price range. So anyway, now that I got all that ground covered, that's quite a bit of walking. So I mean, I'm still going to continue making live stream videos and stuff like that. Like I said, and for those of you who are new to my channel and have no idea when I go live or when I do my live streams, I live stream here on YouTube Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I'm out here on the East Coast. So, and like I said, if you guys want to check out some more content and stuff like that, and you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed to my channel. Turn on your bell notifications. So therefore, you won't miss any news here on my channel. And if you see some videos in there that you actually do like, please give those videos a thumbs up. Not only that goes to help me, but that also goes to help support the channel as well. So I definitely would appreciate that as much as you guys watching the videos too. So therefore, if there's something that's very beneficial for you, feel free to leave a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment. If you guys want to join in the chats, I do in fact have my chats open for everyone once again. So let's keep everything on a positive note. Let's try to keep everything within community guidelines. So therefore, this account doesn't get a strike on it. So anyway, guys, moving on to the next topic. Now, if you guys actually have oh man, just kind of lost my train of thought for a second. If you guys have questions about updating your PC and stuff like that, your software, et cetera, updating all your BIOS, you might want to leave your automatic updates on so that updates everything automatically. But you don't actually have to do the update promptly right then and there. You can actually set a time schedule for whenever you want to do your updates. Now, if you guys actually have iPhones, you can also do the exact same thing with that. I have the iPhone 11 Pro. But if by chance you guys do, in fact, want to set a schedule for your updates, sorry guys, I had a back itch. Very bad one too. So if you guys want to do your updates, you guys can, like I said, you guys can set up a schedule for that, or just go ahead and run your update through immediately. I mean, it's whichever you choose. So if you do have an iPhone, and you're not sure exactly how to do your software updates, I'm going to cover that right here on this live stream. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to, hang on a second. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go over here to your gear setting. Hang on a second. This is what you're going to come out to. And right here, where it says General, you're going to press General, which is going to take you to a different page. And it's the second one down. It says Software Update. So you're going to press that. And it should look like this. Now, if it has a software update available, then it will say download and install. Just go ahead and press download and install. So once it's all done, your device will start out with a loading bar at the very top. That's basically installing. It's downloading your update. Your device will power off automatically. So when you see that you're running your update, make sure that your battery power is at least 20% or better. Because the installation will not go through if it's below 20%. So always make sure that your battery is make sure that your battery percentage is 20% or greater. Once the download bar is completed, your phone will power off, and then your phone will automatically reboot automatically. You don't even have to touch your phone. And once it says verify installation, just go ahead. Once it pops back on, it'll say verifying installation. Press it, and it'll basically power your device off, and it will pop up with two different types of loading bars. One is for the installation, and one is to verify the installation for your device is basically running iOS. So once all of that's complete, your device will power back up. Your device will only power down one time, not twice, just one time. So, I mean, it's very simple to do. Just follow the simple steps that I pretty much provided. If you have an iPhone and the latest version, if you want to check that out, you do the same thing here. You'll press your gear. You'll go to General, and up here at the very top, About. You'll press that, and that'll tell you exactly what iOS you're running. And if you're running iOS 17.6.1, you are fully up to date. But like I said, if you somehow don't update your phone, you can always set a schedule 3 months in advance. Your phone will automatically, as soon as it gets to, as soon as your device gets to that date, your phone will automatically update itself. So always make sure that you write down your information of when you have your scheduled update. So therefore, if you're on an app or you're texting somebody, you're trying to photo crop or something like that, and your phone just powers off, you're not going to lose any. You're not going to lose anything in your phone because everything is automatically stored into your SIM card. So your SIM card basically works as an internal driver for your iPhone. It also works as a driver for your Android devices too. So if it says no SIM at the very top left-hand corner, don't freak out. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove your SIM card. Or you're basically going to want to power off your device, take out your battery if your battery is removable, pop out your SIM card for about 10 seconds, reinstall your SIM card, reinstall your battery, put your back plate back on your phone, and try to power your device back up. And once you get the signal, that should, once you power up your device, that should basically take care of all of that. So like I said, if if the information I'm providing to you happens to work and you actually happen to see exactly everything that I've been saying to be true, and this does in fact help you out quite a bit, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. Go ahead and put a like on this video. And if you guys want to know more about iOS and Android devices, I can also provide that information to you as well, accordingly with the information that I already have up here. So basically, by removing your battery and removing your SIM card for about 10 seconds, automatically what that does, that resets your whole entire system. It doesn't go back to it does not go back to factory settings. It automatically resets everything manually. So when you put your SIM card back in, you put your battery in, put your back plate on, power up your device, you'll see either a 3G or 4G LTE or 5G network, whatever device that you have. That's because when your phone says no SIM, that's because your SIM card is not communicating with the CPU in your phone. Even so much as an Apple Watch also has a CPU. And in case you guys are wondering exactly how to charge an Apple Watch, it comes with a ceramic magnet. That's all encased in metal. This one here I actually had to buy from Apple. And it is magnetic. And so what you'll do is you'll take it, I could turn it upside down, I could shake it, and it's still attached. And so when it starts to fully charge, it will basically power itself up. You don't necessarily have to push the buttons or anything else like that. So it'll basically tell you if it's charging or not, which means you'll basically see a battery indicator on it. And if you see a lightning bolt through the battery indicator, then yes, your Apple Watch is in fact charging. And just to let you guys know, the prices of Apple Watches are excruciatingly high. They can range anywhere from $530 all the way up to $850. So just keep that in mind. I can go anywhere in the country or anywhere around the world, wear my Apple Watch, and be able to make phone calls, play music, and so forth. Plus, also keeping track of all of my medical, if need be, which would basically go right into my phone. You can also change up the interfaces on your Apple Watch as well. And always make sure that if your Apple Watch is locked, make sure that you enter your password and you can go from there. Some of your smartwatches, like the older ones, actually have built-in cameras. Now myself, I could turn this watch on, activate my camera from my phone, and be able to watch what comes from here onto here. So if I hold my camera up like this and I go to turn it like that, basically what that's going to do is it's going to hold a camera footage. So my whole entire glass screen here will basically be a monitor. It basically be like a monitor. It's like having your monitor, your webcam hooked up directly to your computer, but this one requires no wires of any kind. This one also has a built-in SIM card. Are they compatible with SD cards? No, they are not compatible with anything. So in case you guys are wondering, those are not fully equipped for SD cards. And just note for the records, these are also IP68 water resistant, which means that they are not waterproof, and I do believe they actually can go down 15 meters into the water. So they're perfectly safe to swim in, perfectly safe to shower with. No worries there. There's also a feature to where it will basically vibrate and it will push all the moisture from within out. So I'm sure that Apple Watches do have nano-coated internal components, which basically keeps the water beaded up and allows it to push itself out. You also do have ventilation systems in the Apple Watch. So if you do obtain moisture and you actually do put it on vibrate, and it does, in fact, it's got a water mode. So you will feel a vibration from the watch itself. What it's doing is getting rid of all the excess moisture. Same thing with iPhones, but one problem. When they do the IP68 water resistance, they put a seal on the inside of it between your screen and your internal components. Now, however, on your iPhone, you also have a SIM card slot. Now, if there's water that gets inside of that and hits that little white strip and it turns it pink, Apple will not cover that because that's actually water damage. Your iPhones are exactly IP68 water resistant. They are not waterproof. So if you're like sitting down and you're at a bar or something, you spill your drink on your phone, just pick it up, wipe it off, you're good to go. But just make sure that you don't get any type of moisture inside your device because your iPhones do not have what an Apple Watch does. But hopefully that'll be subject to change very soon. So therefore, if you guys have questions about Apple Watches, iPhones, iPads don't have that either. Now, I am going to show you guys something specifically. iPhones, you can actually, there's two ways to charge iPhones. You have your standard lightning adapter and you have this. Okay, so basically you're probably wondering, okay, what the hell is that? Well, I'm going to show you. So I'm going to move my camera over here, cigarettes out of the way. And I'm going to place my phone right there. That is a wireless charging base, guys. So with iPhones, you can actually charge your phone two different ways. But iPhones are also very pricey. Not to mention those wireless chargers. A lot of those you can actually get the wireless charging dock just for your phone, or you can get it with your phone and be able to connect it to the exact same. You can connect your Apple Watch all to the same charging dock, and it will charge both devices at the exact same time. So technology is not like it used to be 30 years ago. So I mean, I did go to school for computer tech and stuff like that. Okay, and I'm going to explain something directly to you guys as well. Not only this stays in here, but this also does remove from here. So you can actually lay that on a very flat surface. This also has a magnetic charger. It also has a magnetic charger as well. And when it's connected, you see the blue light flashing. If it's connected just the right way, it'll flash blue. But if it's not connected, or if it loses connection, that blue light right there will actually flash red. That means that it's not fully connected. So if you guys happen to see that, just readjust your phone and it should start flashing blue again. However, this is not the only plug that this thing takes. It takes this one here. So it's basically got a universal plug. And there's another plug outlet right there. That's not the USB Type-C, that's just a standard type plug. You can plug that in there and charge your device that way. And if you guys are wondering, no, these are not waterproof. So if you get those wet, they will stop working. So if you get this exact same system the system setup that I've got, and your phone is actually equipped for wireless charging, these are like $65 a piece. They are not cheap. So, oh, and something else I definitely want to show you guys as well. If by chance you do have a PC and you do have wireless earbuds, especially from Apple, these are also compatible to hook up to your computer. So therefore, you won't have to use a big bulky headset like this, because these are in fact waterproof. You can plug those into your ears, or put them in your ears, and they basically have their own built-in microphone at the very bottom. So this is the earpiece here. This is the part that goes in your ear. And this part down here is your microphone. And these are and this is a sensor that will detect if it's in your ear correctly. So if you have an iPhone and you actually have these paired up to your iPhone, because they're these are Bluetooth devices. And if you have those in your ears and you go to take your finger and you go like this, it will automatically start playing music from your AirPods. So you don't have to go through your phone, have to do anything like that. You just take your finger, just Tap twice, bam. It pulls up and it just basically plays random music. Whatever you have in your music library, it'll play it. So how cool is that, guys? So I mean, it doesn't necessarily work just on iOS. It also works for Android as well. So I mean, these are basically cross-platform. You can connect those to your iPhone. You can also connect those to your Android device as well. But one major problem. A unit like this is almost $200. So yeah, they also have cheaper versions of it. So if, like I said, if you happen to see something like that, try to get what's in at least within your price range. I'm not saying go out there and get the most expensive thing. No, that's not what I'm saying. If you guys ever come across one, you want to pick one up. Walmart, I wouldn't really trust them too much. Best Buy, you can go up there to Best Buy, get those. You can go pretty much to any phone company that sells phones like Verizon, AT&T, places like that that actually sell those. If they have them in stock, yes, get one. It's if you want to if you want to go up there and you want to pick one up, go up there, get you one, check them out. They're awesome. And with this shit, and if the battery does go dead in your AirPods, you put them right back here in the case itself, and the case will actually charge those back up. And let me show you something with that too. Let me bring down my brightness so you guys can actually see this very well. And it also shows you guys what your battery percentage is just from your phone. And that's just by having the lid open. And when you close the lid, it disappears. Ah, shit. Hang on just a second, guys. I'll be right back. So when that device closes, it just disappears from your screen. But to pair those up, there is in fact a button. Let me see if I can find it. It is right here. Not sure if you guys can see that or not. You press and hold that button, and you will see a light flash somewhere on the device. Oh, you got to have the device, you got to have it open like this, and press and hold the button. So therefore, that will actually pair that up to your phone. So therefore, you guys don't have to do anything major. It's just something very minor, very simple to do. And yes, once again, those are in fact waterproof. They're not IP68 water resistant. Those are actually waterproof because all the internal components inside of that are in fact nano coated. You can even now, if you have Siri on your phone, you can You can even do all your Siri announcements just through your headset, and or not your headset, but your AirPods, and you'll get all that right back. So now, if somebody goes to call you, those will actually tell you the number that's calling you. Like per se, you have a phone call from 1-800 blah 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 blah, or you have a phone call from, and it will say the name of the person that's in your contacts. Do you wish to accept? Yeah, you're connected. Just that quick. And yes, and like I said, those are Bluetooth. So you can actually pair those up with as many devices as you want that are actually Bluetooth compatible. I can connect I can connect those. I can connect these right here to the computer I'm on right now. And so not only that, but I can also connect those to an iPad, of course, Apple Watch, and of course, my phone. So anything that's computerized that actually is Bluetooth capable or Bluetooth compatible, you can connect those directly to anything that's Bluetooth compatible. So for those of you who don't know, you know now. And I definitely appreciate the thumbs up and the like on that comment there. Actually, the 2 thumbs up and comment. Um, there is something more like if you, okay, let me show you something. Also on YouTube, once you have the live stream pulled up, I'm going to show you something specifically. So if you're on the YouTube live, so if you're on, give it a minute. The live chats are like this here. I can watch those on my phone as well. So what you do is you can take your finger, swipe down, and you get that thumbs up right there. Yep. Hang on a second. My phone automatically adjusts to a lighting source, so not sure if y'all can see that or not. There you go. Once you swipe down, you can actually see. Damn it. There we go. Now, right below my name, you can actually hit that button right there too, and that right there will actually send a like directly to the video as well. So now if you happen to do that and you want to pull the live chats back up, it's very simple to do. I'm going to show you how to do that as well if you're not computer savvy like me. Okay, hang on just a second. So what you'll do is you'll tap your screen. You'll look for this little message icon next to the thumb down. Nope, not that one. Yeah, you press that and live chats are open. So you turn your phone. You can also see the live chats right there too. So you can pretty much do this with any device that's connected to a computer. It doesn't necessarily have to be a computer specifically, but I'm just saying, you can do that with just about anything. So, I mean, it's pretty interesting. So, I mean, you can swipe down, wipe the live chat right off, hit that like button, and push the one next to the thumbs down over to the right of that. Just one over to the right of the thumbs down, and that right there will pop up your live chat. So then you'll be able to comment, you'll be able to post just pretty much any comment you like. But like I said, guys, let's keep this within community guidelines because I don't really need a strike on my account. And you're absolutely welcome, by the way. So I hope you guys have actually learned quite a bit from this because, like I said, there's going to be some more exclusive content coming to you guys really soon. Also with PC, I don't have any game consoles of any kind, so I probably won't be able to show you anything there specifically because the way that everything is priced nowadays. But sooner or later, that's going to be subjected to change. So anyway, I don't want to get too much involved in that right now, currently at the moment. But there are different websites that you could probably go to, and you could probably get these a lot cheaper than actually having to pay like $75 to about $200. But I got mine through a contract, so I got a little bit of a discount on mine. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, by all means, please feel free to ask me. And for those of you who actually do, in fact, have an iPhone and you want to get an OtterBox for your device, you can get in touch with me on my Discord, or you can also get in touch with me. Hang on a second. Let me get reestablished here. I have like 10 different things here. I also do have Telegram. I did not put that in the description. You guys want to join me on Telegram? You guys are more than welcome to do so. I also have that app available. Not sure exactly what the name on this account is. Let me double check. I do in fact have Telegram, but I'm not going to put that on here. But you guys can, if you guys haven't yet downloaded Discord, go ahead and download that. And if you guys want to look for me, my handle name on that is DeadShadow79. So if you check out some of the prior videos that I made, I'm pretty sure I left that link in the description below a couple times. So you guys can get a hold of me there, or if you need to get a hold of, if you guys want to ask me exactly where to go about getting information for OtterBox, I do have their phone number. In fact, just as a legal disclaimer, I'm not under any type of apprenticeship or sponsorship currently at this time. Hopefully, in the near future, that may be subject to change. But right now, that's something I'm actually working on at the moment. So when I find out better details for you guys, and say they get new promotions in, and once I do get sponsored through them, they'll probably end up sending me some other different units. But the other unit that I had, they no longer make those. They discontinued production on those. So now the newer ones are the ones here. This is a very, very hard plastic. And they also had the rubber seal around it. And these do actually come apart. Your phone just slides right down inside of it and locks. So if you accidentally drop your phone, it will not damage your device, because the OtterBox will in fact protect your device from scratches, cracks, and even broken glass. And just to let you guys know, if you do wind up getting an iPhone 11 Pro, the front and the back are both encased in glass. And the frame around it, it's like an aluminum frame, but you can also get the titanium frames. But just note for the record, if your phone actually receives water damage or physical damage, if your phone is under warranty, your warranty will be automatically voided out because they do not cover scratches or water damage or any type of physical damage. So just keep that in mind. And iPhones right now are very, 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 very high priced. So in case you guys definitely want to know what the price of an iPhone 11 Pro is, that's almost like $1,200. It's right around that price range. So, I mean, you can actually get phones like that. You can get those exact same phones, but if you sign like a 2-year agreement, then you can only pay like $25 a month. I mean, they're not just going to sock you with the full $1,200 bill just for the phone and activation, all this, that, and the other. So what they're going to do is they're going to reduce your phone. The phone company, like per se Verizon, they will actually buy the phone for you and they will hand it to you under a 2-year contract. That's 720 days. And they can knock your phone, they can actually, they'll finance the phone for you. And once they see that you have good credit, they will reduce your phone bill. They will reduce the price of the phone down to $25 a month for 24 months. And your first phone bill may be a little high, may run like right around $350, but after that, your phone bill will drop down to like 297 something. But then again, that all just depends on what other features you get involved with that too. So they also have they've been running some deals. They've been running some promotions. Like I said, once again, as a simple legal disclaimer, I'm not under any type of apprenticeship or sponsorship of any of these companies that I mentioned. So I'm just basically telling you, well, it may depend. Like I said, it just depends on all the features and everything that you get. Will just depend on the variation of your price range. So not every phone bill is going to be exactly the same, but that's just kind of a pre-estimated version. So, and they also do offer insurance. So if you get insurance on your device, anything happens to it, you can get your phone replaced through your insurance company. And if you guys want to know exactly who Verizon Wireless's insurance company is, it's called Assurion. If you guys have questions about how to go about getting your phones replaced, you go to Insurion, you go to you'll go into this website called phoneclaim.com and you'll fill out and submit your report there, what's happening. But just as a legal standby, be careful of what you put into your insurance report because they take that very seriously and they can prosecute if they detect any type of fraud. So just be open, be honest with them, try to answer the questions to the best of your knowledge, and then just go ahead and submit that. And and they will contact your phone company and they will basically get everything switched over. If you've been a customer for a very long time, sometimes they'll even waive some of those fees for you and they'll get your device within 24 hours. You'll be receiving your new device within 24 hours. So, and once again, legal disclosure, apprenticeship, sponsorship, I have none with any of these companies or corporations. Therefore, I'm actually legal to let you guys know that. So if you guys have questions that you would like to ask pertaining to certain topics, anything that comes to mind, by all means, like I said, my chats are open. Feel free to ask me. If there's something I can answer, fantastic. I will do my best to answer the questions accordingly. So, I mean, phone company will in fact work with you. So if you're, I mean, if you've been with, if you've been with the phone company for a very, very, very long time and you become a loyal customer, you can also get some very, very exclusive offers. But I mean, you don't actually have to sign a 2-year agreement. You can pay it all out, pay it all up front, and the device is legally yours. And once the contract is completely paid, I mean, once over a period of time, once you pay that contract off, if something happens to your device, your insurance, even though your phone is still out of, even though if your phone is out of warranty or exceeding the contract limits, which means you've already paid everything off, you basically satisfied the full entire contract, the company will still send you a new phone if your phone is damaged in any way, shape, or form, either it be software issues, et cetera, or your device powers down for some odd reason and does not power back up. You can contact them. Just make sure that you give them, make sure that you let them know who you are, let them know the phone number that you're calling about, let them know about the issue. And if sometimes if they happen to give you a little bit of an issue, talk to some of their higher ups, talk to one of their supervisors. Some of those people are really cool. And like I said, they will try to make everything possible to keep you guys there with them because in a way they're actually working with you as well. But if there's something that you see that does not fit right with that picture, make sure that you get all that information out there. Make sure that you let everybody know what's going on. And so therefore that issue can possibly get resolved. I'm not sure if you guys have actually seen an older video that I've had when I had a slight bit of an issue with the device. I wound up kept getting the same thing back over and over and over again. If you guys go back and you look through some of my previous videos and you happen to see that, yeah, that's because they weren't too well knowledgeable of how to get something replaced, so they just kept sending the same thing out. Oh, but I'm not here company because there are good qualities companies still. But I guess that all just depends on who you talk to. So, but like I said, if you happen to get like if you happen to sign a contract or something, make sure you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Feel free to communicate with the sales representative that you're talking to. Make sure that you're actually getting the exact same thing that you're signing up for. And before you sign your name on any dotted line, make sure that you read through everything and have an understanding of what you're signing before you sign it without reading it. Because it would be foolish to just for them to hand you a piece of paper and just sign it, not knowing what you're signing. So, a little advice from the wise, make sure you guys read everything that you're being handed before you endorse your signature on that dotted line. And make sure that you check everything front to back, top to bottom for any type of fine print. if it's got a lot of fine print, I wouldn't do it. I suggest that nobody signs anything that has fine print unless you have a magnifying glass or unless you put your phone camera up to it and you enlarge the image to where you're actually able to read that. I would suggest reading the fine print the best way you guys know how. So then, therefore, they can't say, "Oh, well, you've already signed this document here. There's a termination fee for this, that, and the other." And just to let you guys know, if you guys do happen to get a device, they do give you a 30-day grace period. So if you guys aren't completely satisfied with the device that you actually have, you can send that back, and the contract will be null and void. But if the contract actually has a really good deal to it, and you stick with that contract for more than 30 days, and you still like what you've got, stick with it. Because there's people, I mean, not just people, but there's just some opportunities that are just way too good to mess up. Because if you get something, okay, per se, all right, I'll use this as an example. If you get a phone like this, okay, and they actually give you a really good deal on something like that, and it's worth upgrading, upgrade it. But here's the thing. Now, if you get the iPhone 13 to the iPhone 16, something like that, if you have two of the exact same phones side by side and you decide to swap out cameras, those cameras will not work because everything is all locked internally. Everything is also how do I want to say this? Everything is locked all together, and it's basically encrypted to that specific device. So if you got them crossed over, you got them switched over, they're not going to work. But if you switch them back, they're going to start working again. So I don't know if I mentioned that to you guys before, but if you guys actually get an iPhone 11 Pro and something happens to one of the internal components, you can send your phone in to a repair shop and get your phone worked on. By the time you get your device back, your phone will actually be working again. And if your insurance company is not going to be willing to work, if your insurance company is just for some odd reason decides to say, well, there's a deductible for this or there's a deductible for that, you can't afford to pay the deductible, then I would probably do some price checks around to different third-party shops and send your phone in there and let them be able to take a look at it, see what's going on. Because when they get your phone fixed and everything like that, they are really good about repairing phones. I mean, I've seen some phones in some real bad shape, and I'm talking very bad shape. But by the time an individual got his phone back, his phone looked brand new. Still had everything in it. As if he just bought the phone. So his phone looked like it was practically brand new. And one more thing I'm going to mention to you guys. There was a guy that was working for the fire department. I don't know the guy's name. And even if I did know the guy's name, I'm not going to release it. I will not tell you the guy's name individual. I will not tell you the name of the individual for privacy purposes only. This guy actually had a phone case that was durable. He had to respond to a call. Well, the guy had an iPhone. Well, He got ready. He got all suited up, geared up, got in the truck. They drove out of the garage. They came back to the garage after the after the response and everything was all said and done. He just happened to walk into the garage and just look down. He picked up the phone case. The phone case was completely annihilated. It was damaged so bad it was beyond any recognition. He took his phone out, shook all the debris and everything out, wiped his phone down. His phone was fully intact, untouched. And those fire trucks weigh 2,500 pounds, just to let you know. And you got two different tandem wheels in the back. You got the, oh man. This guy was in a fire truck that actually had 10 tires on it. Four sets of tandem wheel here, tandem wheel here. And then you had the ones in the front. That was the truck that ran over his phone. He actually picked his phone up and it just worked as if it was like still brand new. The whole entire case was completely shot. There was no hope for that case, so he had to throw the case away, and he got himself another phone case. So whoever actually made those type of cases, huge shout out to you guys as well. And the guy actually got online and basically made a video of it. I'm not sure if it was a YouTube video or what type of video it was, but anyhow, I caught wind of that through somebody else. I might have been in New York, I might have been in New Jersey or someplace like that. But I forget exactly where I was, but somebody had told me about that. And I was like, what? Wait, what? And they said, yeah, that truck actually ran his whole entire phone over, just obliterated his whole entire case. I mean, I just couldn't believe it, guys. So anyway, I thought I would go ahead and share that guy's story with you guys, let you know exactly how some of these phone cases are very durable. Some of them you can actually put into some phones you can put into a case. You can throw your phone into a pool and just let it sit there for a couple hours. Go back, pick up your phone, wipe it off. Still good to go. No moisture inside, no nothing. Your phone still working as if the moment you just bought it. So if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, or anything else that you would like to add into this live stream, wow, guys, I just basically set a whole new record of my live streaming. But a little bit more information for you guys on Saturday. That's pretty much all I have right now. But this Saturday, I will be live streaming again here on the YouTube channel. I want to thank each and every single one of you for coming to hang out tonight. I want to give a shout out to all my moderators. And I definitely want to give a shout out to each and every single one of my subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. I love each and every single one of you and hope to see, and I will be back on this live stream again Saturday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you'd like to add into the video, please feel free to add your chats, and I will definitely be taking a look at them. And I will answer your questions to the best of my knowledge. So therefore, I will definitely keep you guys up to date. But once again, I want to thank you guys for coming to hang out. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.